So I have a little problem today. The problem is in my kitchen sink. My little boy, my little boy. The problem is that my little son he broke the tap on the sink. You see the tap. So if you put it there, just stay by itself, and then if you try to hold it on the water, that will be coming out. You try opening the water, will just be coming out. See that? So I need to fix that. My wife was suggesting I should find something to bind this together so that it can work. Actually, I could have done that, but I realized that this is not a good option. It will waste a lot of water. Then I will have to get a very good inner tube, do the binding, bind it so seriously and heavily. Then we may not be able to move the tap left, right as it was before. So I decided that I need to change the tap completely, and I'm going to do a DIY installation of the kitchen sink water tap, the water faucet on the kitchen sink. That's what I'm changing this morning. This is a DIY home work, which actually it's something that everybody can do. Even the women in the kitchen can do it. Yes. So I'm going to show you how to do that just now. What is needed is to get another tap, another faucet like that, and then I've got a replacement. You see that inside this nylon package, that is cellophane package, and then they actually gave the instruction on how to store that, how to assemble it. We have it on the back, and it's even written there clearly, no need to use wrench. You can see that, no need to use wrench, and that is quite true. You don't need any wrench to do this installation. Everybody can do it. Once your sink is already mounted, the water tap has been mounted, everyone can install this kitchen tap. Follow me, I'm going to do that. Now the first step is to stop the water tap. The water is still running, and of course we have the water tap control. There is a water control under the sink that we are going to use to stop the water, right? So you can see the water faucet water tap controller won't be here. Stop it like that. Then we disconnect the hose. There's a hose here, right here. This hose is going to be disconnected. That's the first part. Disconnect it from under. Yes. So now, working under the sink, we want to disconnect the tap. So I put my hand under and then try to remove the edge of the hose. The hose has been removed now, as you can see. The camera cannot show that position properly because it's under the sink. Here is the tightening bolts, plastic bolts that is made to hold that, and this is the top faucet on the sink, and it's held together in this manner. The plastic is screwed to it in this way to tighten it to the sink, nothing more. That is what is holding it in place. As you can see here, then you will screw it from under. As you put your hand under it, screw it this way. That is it. You can see that there is screw on it. You can see the way it is assembled and fitted. You see now, the lower part into the hole. This locking screw under it to hold it. So you screw it firmly onto it until it is tight to the sink itself. That is it. You can see the way it is used. And that is the way we are going to reassemble the new one back onto it. And here is the new one. You can see it inside the sack. We got a replacement for that, and then here it is. The pieces are there. inside the pack, which we are going to assemble together, and then screw them back into the position. This is the top water tap. That is the faucet that controls the water. So we installed it back the way it was originally. You can see the screws, these two parts will be installed onto the upper part before it is screwed, and then there is a seal that is going to be on this part also, so that there will be no water leakage. There's a rubber seal. You can see it here. Here is the rubber seal that is used to prevent water from leaking from the faucet into this. So we have the two parts. The new one, we are going to put that screw part into the hole on the sink, and under it you use this white screw to screw under the sink from below, and you screw it onto the last until it holds it tightly onto the sink. There's no need for a wrench or plier. This upper part, that's where we are going to put the seal. There's going to be the seal and this other member to be together. So you see the way I arrange it now. Then the seal will be the last one. You push it in before you insert this particular faucet into the hole on the sink, and then screw it from under. You see now, you put it like that. Now we want to install it, so you put it into the hole in that manner. You allow the screw parts to enter into the hole. Then you can put this in the middle, the knob control for the faucet. You can put it in the middle, on the left or on the right, depending on where you want to put it. Then you take this lock screw, the plastic screw under, to screw it firmly onto the sink. And that's how to install it. That's the most important part, so that the head of the faucet is stable on top when it is being operated. So you put the screw under like this, and then hold it tightly with your other hand on top of the sink, and screw it very well onto the sink until it's very tight. But do not overdo it in order not to worn it out, in order not to wear it out or break it. So that's okay. You can see it now. So that is how it is installed. Now you can install the upper part here. The upper part also has rubber seals. There are two rubber seals here. As you can see where I'm showing, those black portion, they are sealed that will enter into the mouth of the faucet over there. And so when you want to install this, you ensure that the rubber seals are well inside into the mouth of the faucet, into the opening there, and you push it down very well, so that the two seals enter before you screw the plastic screw on top. So watch me as I do that. So you can see the screw at the mouth here. That's what is going to hold it to the faucet. So you press it down firmly. So you press it very well. The seals will enter into the mouth of the pipe over there. Then you screw it just like that. You can see it now. So it's now very well installed. The only thing is to press it down so that the seals enter. Then you tighten the screw on top of it. You can hold it and retighten the locking screw under the sink also. That is what I'm doing right here. And everything is in order now. You can see, you can turn the head of the tap left and right, and everything is well now. We are going back to bring the hose back to the mouth of the faucet. And the hose is here. There's also a seal inside it, and the seal must be inside to avoid water leakage. So that too must be screwed tight, very tight, to avoid leakage. Okay. So it is now tightened back to its position. We can now once again open the water tap from under the sink and check what is happening on top after the installation. So the water tap has been unlocked. That faucet is now open from under. Now let's see the one above. So we can see this. Alright. Now you can see the water dropping. Those are leaks from top. You can correct that also by stopping the water first, and then we tighten the top filter. There's a filter at the top there. The filter here that you can actually unlock. So if it is not well tightened, then there will be leakage. It also has a seal. As you can see, there's a white seal, and then when you tighten it, you must tighten it very well so that the seal locks up any space that water can pass through. Then you check it again. Perfect. Fine. Do not forget to like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Until next time, say see you in my next video. Bye bye.